Okay, Wasser, demo number 2. Let's do it. Dear Mr. Wilson, this is a competitive match I played yesterday. It's not my main account. Smurfing? In-game is I suck power. Beware, I have a weird weapon switch habit where I constantly switch between knife and pistol or rifle. I think a lot of people do. I'm currently at 11k in Premiere and Faceit level 4. I just want an honest opinion on what I can improve on my gameplay. I have no rank on competitive yet, except Silver 4 and Dust 2. Opponents were not that difficult to deal with. Okay, let's see. I suck power. What is this profile picture? Let's turn the volume up. Tucking in. I don't mind this if somebody else takes some contact for you. Okay. A little crossfire. Yeah, you gotta go, 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 go. Okay, good. B players aren't in a very good... What is going on up here? No shot. This guy gets into church? Okay, sorry. Get that crosser up. There you go. You can fuck this guy. Go kill this guy on site with your buddy, right? And then 4v1 this guy. You're giving this guy 1v1. What if, you know, this T here, a new box, kills number 4, tucks a new box, you die here, and then it's a 2v2. And then you guys are in a tough spot. But this guy, you can just fucking ignore him. If you hear him run towards you and try to swing you, and you're pushed up, you know, past CT fighting this guy with your teammates, then you and number 1 here can just turn and kill him. But take this 2v1, 3v1 on site, and then worry about this guy. Fuck this fight. That's what I think. So he's just tucking in, waiting for you to aggress. This guy dies. That's good, you kill him. But now we're in a 2v1. He has to go get bomb. He shouldn't expect you here. Oh no, your crosshair was just a bit too close to the angle there. Even though he shift walked past it, it's because it's so close, even though he shift walk, it's still too fast for your reaction time to hit it. I mean, for everybody, right? If your crosshair is hard on that angle and they shift walk past very close to the angle, you're still not going to have enough time to react unless you're goddamn snappy wappy on it. So give yourselves a bit more space, especially when you're in an angle where you have an advantage that like they're not going to expect you there, like that one. Then you have more time to adjust than you think you do, right? A little force. You're gonna force, everybody else should force. But maybe you should save here, because nobody else forced. Except this guy, who bought full armor. What the hell is this buy? USP full armor kit. Okay. Very strange buy. You're playing Arch, you hear one spamming bridge, don't spot anything mid. Yeah, go B. There we go. You should save, honestly. I didn't know it's a competitive game. Even at this point. Maybe look for some kills, but honestly just save it so then you can buy with your team next round. That's the second round in a row where we have somebody coffin. I mean, pistol round, there are 2 people. Somebody coffin, and yet a T still gets through. Like, this guy's just full baiting tucked in the corner. So odd. But there, either don't force or save that. Because now you're bad money, but your team is going to full buy. Probably. Hey, bye.
Go, go, go.
XM. I like it. Send it. Not a bad buy. You got $3,000 for your name. Not a bad buy. 3-stack B early. Good. Oh, careful. You are begging to get shredded. This is a good time to swing. Nice. Ask for a flash. Nobody has a flash. Yeah, nobody did. Oh God, Wasser, that was scary. That was scary. But I mean, 5 was, I believe 5 was CT while you're, no. If he was CT, I would have been totally down for it, because then they take contact with him, and then you can swing from this close angle and just delete them with the XM. But with him behind you here, this is a risky ass play.
Incendiary out.
But it works out. Oh. All right.
Right on.
That works. Grabs the AK. Back to long.
I'm laying down smoke.
Deep mid smoke. Let's see if you guys do anything off of it.
Throwing fire.
Did it land?
Incendiary.
Sort of. Ramp smoke. What is...
Smoke grenade out.
This is a crazy demo watcher. I don't know what is going on with these opponents.
Throwing a grenade.
Nice, Tony.
Fire in the
Playing
hole.
tucked in. Maybe play a little bit more aggressive here. Just stand a little bit further out, so then when they come out, they clear this, and then they hear Tony's making a shit ton of noise, right? So they're going to be kind of hyper-focused on Tony. So if they do make a play off of this, and they push here, they're probably going to push and swing boiler fast, trying to trade for their teammates. So if you stand just a little bit further out right here, just hold that swing, that could be a free kill for you, but nobody's mid. That's not going to happen.
Flashbang.
Hypothetically. Doing apps. Go Moto. Go Moto. Go Moto. There we go. Don't give them that space, right? Once your teammate short dies, your teammate apps dies, you got to immediately book it and fill this space on A site. Because if you get locked out, if they come out apps fast, smoke Moto, then that's you're in a retake situation. You're not holding, and holding is easier than retaking. Careful apps. Uh-oh. Tuck in here. They might not expect another, is what I would think. It's not a bad fight. Walk towards pit. Their crosshair a lot of times is like near where it should be, but it's not fully trained. Like right there. That's good. But then you're checking long. I guess yeah, number 4 is over on B still. Like, even when you're not exposed to short here, you know, crosshair here, and then be ready to swing out and crosshair on short, because if somebody comes... There, you get him. You want to jump away, reload. They could be long, they could be apps, but, you know, always, whenever you could be being peeked from somewhere, your crosshair always on the next most likely spot that you will be peeked from, which at this point is apps, right? There's no way he can get up short fast enough to come peek you, so you don't have to hold short yet. Apps is the next point. So get that crosshair up there. That's what I'm trying to say. Nice swing short. Nice.
All right.
I don't mind the swing. Feeling good. Feeling cocky. It's also comp, too. So I bet you're going to play a bit more aggressive and not make the exact same decisions that you would in like a Premier or a Faceit game.
Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary out.
Sending it. Nice. Fuck it. Peak second mid. You have ramp smoked. You killed one bottom mid. Why not? Send it. You saw he had Deagle too, so they're probably not on a great buy. That's my aggro brain with that advice, but I think why not? Do it. Do it to it. My green screen a little. I gotta fix this. I'm sorry. 1 second. Okay, there we go. I had a sliver of like IRL behind me, but we live purely in space. Don't mind the molly. Another push. And that bot time for the banana guys to push up too. So 5 is gonna hit. There we go. They can't be mid. Now you know. 5 is up mid, right? Okay. Alright, so I guess it could be up boiler. Good. I'd like to see... I guess you didn't see him before because it was X-ray. I could see him jumping in that little corner, but a lot of times they're jumping out mid, so I'd like to see a nade down mid early just to punish that. That molly, I mean... I don't know. I guess it works. I mean, there's one pushing bedroom, so it could help him out in case somebody's like tucked in under bedroom. But it's early enough that nobody could be there yet. So they would have to be running up, and then the molly hits, and they're stopped by the molly. So nobody can be there yet. So it stops them from going fast. But one is peeking here anyways. So I feel like it's just a little bit of a wasted molly, especially on Inferno where Molotovs are so strong because the map is so narrow, so many corridors, skinny areas you have to push. That mollies are just really good. Like right here, molly would be very valuable, right? Great, Nate. That was perfect. Good spam. Nice. Swing him. Team hates rotating, bro. You guys have bomb and number 3 still top mid. Ah, that's fine, yeah. There we go.
Come on, jump, jump.
You get the A4, you can throw the mid smoke. The thing with the smoke right now is that you guys aren't doing anything with it, you know? I feel like if you're like with a duo or you're with somebody mid that's like calming and you guys are playing together, then the smoke is really powerful and you guys can nade down mid, nade stack, and then try to kind of fight mid, take mid, you know, apply a lot of pressure, push down sometimes. But without that, it's not doing a whole lot. I mean, it's denying info, but somebody's running out mid quite a lot too. But I feel like you're not taking full advantage of it. I'd like to see some more aggro plays off of it. Flash mid. Yeah, it's a tough fight to take. If you're peeking, like these mid fights are always difficult because it's just so... You can't peek in very like different ways. All you can do is just swing from the right side or the left side, and the crosshair placement is very easy for the T's. So that peek has to be pretty good. So after you spam here, he recognizes, okay, one's close here, and he trains his crosshair here, and then you swing, and then he kills you pretty easily. So if you're going to spam here, and then you want to peek, you know, take a beat, take a second, wait, and then boom, swing. And back up a bit further, and then swing far, so then you get a bit more speed, right? You're here, spam, back up, boom, swing hard, fuck it, you know? I feel like that peek, either you have to jiggle it and just jiggle this angle right here behind the wall and play it pretty safe, or you just have to send it. But one thing that can help is early round throwing a molly down mid if you'd like. If you want to take a peek down mid, throw a molly, you aim at the top of this building here, run forward, throw a molly, you come back, and then you can send a flash or whatever you want, and then you can peek out, and they're most likely going to be in that spot where he killed you from. So then just in your brain, you can like really expect it, really know that that's where the fight is going to be because you threw that molly towards Mexico. You don't have to worry about that fight in Mexico. We throw the smoke again. Molly, second mid. Again, I don't feel like you need to be throwing that molly. Especially as an Arch player. Because Arch, I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but in Inferno, you know, you're going to get smoked off Arch so often. It's like the bane of being an Arch player is you're just constantly smoked off, right? You get a smoke here, you get a smoke moto, you have to find ways to have impact, even though you constantly get smoked. And so you can play more aggressive and push in front of these smokes, right? And then try to help defend mid with your short player. Or you could play a bit more passive and use your util. So you can play behind the smoke, you get smoked off, it sounds like they're going to come out mid, and you can molly just out here in top mid. And that can really help your short player, right? Or you can be behind the smoke and just send a flash towards short. You can just send a nade, or you can nade this smoke and then fight with them. So your util as an Arch player is really important because you're going to get smoked and you have to find impact, and you can't push smokes every single round or else it's obvious, right? So you need to use your util. So that early molly here, I think just doesn't bring you enough value to justify throwing it this often. So we got op towards ramp. Use Savage. Are you gonna peek this?
Grenade out.
Okay, it's smoked.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, you are dancing with fire, Wasser. Oh my god, again? Nice. Alright, just the op.
Smoke.
1v3, just the upper left. Go get his ass. Oh, oh, he's looking. Oh, what the hell? Nice, Wasp. Alright, throw the smoke again. Going towards mid. I can show you a flash I like to peek down mid. If I can remember it. I haven't played Inferno in a month, it feels like. With how rarely it gets picked. But I've been banning it a lot too, to be fair. I don't love Inferno CS2 right now. This is good rotate. You're here before they can even come up. Some util to just show that you're there. That nade, I mean, you know, you just mollied the spot. You don't hear anybody. You can nade deeper, right? Peek out over the wall, nade towards barrels. You see that guy tucked in barrels. Pre-fire. But now you're at a util. Nice. You are aggro. You're not afraid of taking these peaks. Two coming Mexico. Pushing, pushing, pushing. He doesn't expect it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I mean, in that case, I don't know. I would expect after that kill, if I were the T's walking through Mexico here, after my teammate dies up here, I would expect this guy to just jump spot half wall or be car. So I really actually don't mind this push. I kind of like it because it subverts expectations, right? Alright. Smoke mid. Jump around a little bit. Have a jolly little good old time. Come here, Goober. You wanna come say hi?
Fire in the hole.
No? Okay. They're playing in Cubby. This is when you're just two towards A, Cubby is a pretty tough spot to play. Because if they swing mid, if they smoke short, swing mid, you can't ask your short player for a flash. You can't, you're just very limited, right? It's just a clear for them. It's kind of a one and done angle. Unless you have somebody baiting for you here at long corner, or you have a short guy who can help you out with the flash or take some attention away or something. But if it's just you mid and Cubby, this is tough. So this is where I would play it just a bit more passive, play towards arch, jiggle, 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 have a smoke out, just be ready for any contact, maybe a flash, jiggle, jiggle, and then I would go towards Moto. Like hopefully if I get a kill and then fall off, go towards Moto. If I don't, and somebody swings out and they have control, I can't really contest that. Unless it's just one person, then maybe I would retake that fight, but... One Mexi, you know one apps. Oh, he's holding. Oh, nice. That was a good timing. Yeah, now we're gonna send a B. Come here, Goober. Ah, a kitty man appearance. Hello, little man. Do you have any feedback for the demo? He's escaping. Where are you going? They can hear him run away. I think, and I'm gonna don't jump up there. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Good, just bugging it towards A. Don't get too in your head about, is he faking? Is he not doing it? I like it. Planning default, walk up, take the space. No! Don't throw a nade. He doesn't know, like, he has no info on you. He doesn't know if you rotated. He doesn't know if you came through mid, how far away you are, anything. Look, this dumbass is looking at apps. He has no idea. So this nade just gets rid of all that advantage that you have. That mystery of you could be anywhere, right? That's the problem when it's a 1v1 and you're both at the same site and then the T rotates and goes to plants on the other site. The CT can be anywhere. Anywhere. That's why lots of times in a 1v1, I'd rather plant where the CT is because I have that info. We both have equal info. But you have the advantage of he has no clue where you are. So that don't throw the nade, just shift walk, and you're very likely going to catch a timing on him, right? But now he knows, so he's going to run straight to short. He's not scared about you going mid. And then now he's in a decent post-plant situation, but you're going to stick it, you savage. You're crazy. Okay. That was great. That was a really good stick. I like that. I like that. That was a great stick. Pros don't fake. They really don't. They've like not pushed mid once. They either go B or apps, which makes your job as an Arch player pretty boring. You're just constantly rotating. There it is again. You come here and then you peek this, and then you just send the shitty little peek down here, right? You're going slow because you stop, you peek this, and then you have to accelerate from this point, but you are just starting to accelerate, so you have barely any movement, any speed on this peak to here. And you need good speed for that peak, because they got good crosshair placement, they're ready for it. That needs to be a sharp, quick peak. So peek this, back up, and then swing this hard. Mid smoke. Flash over mid. Teammates get shadowed. This mid smoke, I wonder, do you want it to only cover ramp, or do you want the one that lands bottom mid and covers like banana and bottom mid? Because I think yours is landing ramp every round, which isn't bad. It's still a good smoke, but it just leaves people are able to come up here and peek from here as well. There's just a bit more space that it allows, right? Boiler, nice. One more, swing him. I like the swing. Again, I think active crosshair placement. There's just times where your crosshair is just kind of low, a bit lagging on that peak. You had to do this big flick upwards, right? They peek down here, you peek here, you kill this guy, and then your crosshair is low. You hear him. You know he's up top, right? Get that crosshair up. So then you don't force yourself into doing these flicks, but regardless, nice kill. Why did I skip? I'm sorry. Let's get through. I feel like I just got fed. So much information. Nice. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. You gotta know both are B. There we go. You're going CT, your buddy's going banana. Kind of a tricky retake. You guys can't really trade it out, right? You're probably gonna have 2 1v1s here, which is not bad for a retake, honestly. Clear that. You're walling, Wasser. Oh no. It's the fake clear. It's the I'm clearing it so I look like I clear it, but I'm not actually clearing it, right? There were a lot of those in church, I was gonna say. That if he was in multiple parts of this, you know, like you come out here, but then if he's right here holding this, you weren't ready for that fight. If he was in this corner, you aren't really ready for that fight. If he was tucked in here, you know, just make it clean, crisp, one by one, peek each one, expecting him to be there, right? Don't just clear it because it's like, I feel like I have to. Expect that they're there, so then you're ready for the fight. Even if they're not, even if you have no clue, right here, he's going to be there. Okay, he's not. Okay, peek. Right here, he's going to be here. No, right here, he's going to be here. You know, get into that mentality of, they're going to be there, I have to peek, and I have to kill him. And it has to be a good peek. I can't just shift walk into this angle. I have to actually peek him correctly, right? Or else you're going to do that, where you clear it, you would have killed him, but you're not mentally actually there. You're just doing it. Okay. T-sec. Hey! Hold on a second. Oh, that's slightly different from mine, but that's cool. I was gonna say that's my smoke, but it's Similar. Somebody else must have figured it out too. Holy shit, do they 5-stack B? Take this fight with them. Your buddy's reloading? Oh! I was gonna say, if your buddy's reloading, you're reloading, you know? There's no reason to take that fight while your buddy's reloading, and but it worked. The enemy had to reload, and all that. It worked. It was a nice shot too, a nice wall bang. But I'm, in these demos, I try to be nitpicky and fucking annoying, and try to give you as much to think about as possible. Try to opt, what's the most likely way you would have won that round? And the most likely way is you tuck in while your buddy's reloading, and you both peek again together, right? Play numbers. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, I thought he got like scouted. That tripped me out. Rest in peace, Tony. Fast mid pop. AK out. You keep tapping shift. I don't know why. You can just run. You don't have to tap shift or jump or anything. You just run AK out, be ready for fights. Flash short. Run CT. Yeah, but take a breather here. You have bomb. You don't know numbers. I think you guys got to pick B. You must have. They only have 3. You got to pick B and you killed one moto. Maybe even drop bomb here and then clear A site with 3. Or because if you die here with bomb, you guys aren't in the worst of situations, but it's still. You're savage. Don't plan for apps. He doesn't peek. Holy shit. You should have died there, Wasser. Come on. You should have died. Yeah, I mean, you can plant safe there. I'd clear a bit more, but you can plant in this back corner next to the box so you're not planning for apps or short or pit. They can't see you either. Mini pit can't see you. The places that you weren't able to clear, they can't spot you planting there. That was a risky ass plant, but it worked. Beep, 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 beep. Going short. Nice. Alright, good round. I like the fast aggro mid play. That was cool. I always like doing that. Molly into smoke into that is crazy. What did that nade bounce off of? I guess the side of the door. Buddy dies from bottom banana. Another one dies from bottom banana. You guys are full committed on this A hit. Somebody has to get bomb. This is where you should come back down short and go fight mid with 1, because that's your win condition is you get bomb here, right? You guys full have sight. 3's about to take a fight arch. Hopefully he wins that, but you guys need bomb. So, you can smoke moto if you like, but you should book it back down and try to fight for bomb with your teammate. There we go. Okay, good. You're doing it. So 6 won that duel. 4 better peek him and kill him. Nice. Good job. Go, go, go. Swinging fast. Okay, good. Nice. Good job. I like this crosshair, by the way. Very clean. Going towards... second mid, I mean. I mean, you guys... This guy's AFK, so I think waiting for him is the best play. Okay, there we go. Now... we just commit somewhere together. I mean, 5 made a lot of noise B, so they're all grouping there, but even still, they're gonna keep somebody. You need that smoke for B. Save that smoke for B. Come up, smoke coffin or smoke CT, because that'll bring you a lot more value than smoking pot of banana there. Dark Molly? Careful with that wall bang, because if somebody swings you on that, that's a hard transfer to hit there. Coffin, holding it. Yeah, these taps and bursts, like these pre-fires, are okay, but if somebody hard swings at the right time when they swing past your taps or bursts and they got good crosshair placement, then they're gonna have a huge advantage in that fight because your recoil is still resetting, right? So send a few and then duck back into cover and then jiggle and pre-fire, so you're not just out in the open doing it. That's what I would say. There, one guy pushing you banana, one coffin. Oh, kill him? Huge. Huge, huge, huge. That's right. Oh no, why did he just run out like that? I in a 1v1. I would come across the site, right? Try to prioritize your horizontal movement so then you're more ready for fights. Because if you're holding W towards him and he peeks like that, it's a terrible fight for you and he's going to win it like that. But if you go across the fountain like this, where you can clear space a bit more slowly and you're going AD across and you can counter strafe, you're ready to counter strafe, you have a much better chance of winning that fight, I think.
All right.
Okay. Second mid. I pushed down mid. Unless, like, I don't like going through T-apps unless I'm specifically just playing passive and just sending some shot. I just had to burp in the middle of that sentence. Sending some shots towards apps, right? Like, you can spam the little wooden thing that's right here and then spam through into hallway to try to curve off some aggression and then also just hold that. But if I'm not doing that, then I don't really like going through T-apps because you get no info on the map, right? You can't contest any aggression. So if the CT's push down mid and maybe they peek second mid, I want to be there to take that fight. I don't want to give them that space because if they get that space and we don't know, or if they push down mid and I don't have the opportunity to come up here and peek them, then they just have more time to just maybe get ramp control, or they just get better setups, get in Mexico, whatever. That's just harder to fight them if I can't take that contact early. So now, well, I guess they're backing out. They went back up, but what is 5 doing? How did he get there? Nice nade. Ooh, careful, you saw him? There we go. Okay, good. But we still have one at the bottom of mid. We have one in apps. I like that you're cheating towards B here. That's the right play. They pushed down mid. You killed one of the guys that pushed. There's likely just one more. You know? Oh, nice try. That's a case where you don't want to crouch in that fight, right? These really long range fights. You just want to stay on your feet. AD, tap, 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 move, tap, move, tap. Try not to commit to it too hard. You hit a little burst, but then you crouched into it, and then he was able to jiggle back out and kill you while you were crouched, I believe. We can rewatch it, so make sure I'm not incorrect in that. Cross her up. Be ready for it, right? Always. There you go. That's good. See him. See, it's the crouch. You're fine on the first strafe. You tagged him up. If you strafe again, tap, 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 strafe, tap, tap, you're fine. But it's just the crouch, because then they re-peek and they know you're still going to be there because you can't crouch and then uncrouch and move in a quick manner, right? It's a habit that's so hard to break. Oh, a little SG action. 2019, we're back. Going up second mid. Oh, I like this craft.
Throwing smoke.
That looks pretty cool. I bet you're yelling at them to just go. They smoked apps. We can't go now. I could have pushed that. I bet you guys would have won that if they pushed. Because they only had the guy pit. They didn't have anybody moto at that point. Kill the guy B. Send a B. Yeah, go. Good. Banana 1 is first orange. Yeah. Okay, already pushed in CT. Okay, nice. Oh, does he get him too? Oh, turn around. Careful. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we have a smoke. Did you just pick up that smoke? When did that happen? Okay, yeah, you must have picked that smoke up on site. I would say just smoke CT right there, right? This gives them an opportunity to cheat up and go towards grow, or cheat up and go towards oranges, and they could jump up. This just gives them angles to peek you from. But you smoke CT, you know that your next fight is likely going to be from coffin. So you can run, grab bomb, maybe fake and then swing it, or just send it, whatever, you know, whatever you, however you want to play it. But I think this smoke just allows them to get too many fights, too many good angles on you from CT. You are hacking. What a shot. The SG scope. Oh my god, please win this. Oh my god. Okay, okay, I take it back. I take it back. That was crazy, bro. Nice shots. SG. SG. Wasser with the SG. Insane. Okay, let's do some utility and some things that I was talking about. So one is this flash mid. Lots of times you would send a flash like this, but from a T's perspective, send a flash. Okay, I can just turn that, boom, swing, right? It just lags a bit too long in the air that they can react. So you can come into this corner, left and right click the top of this windowsill, let go, boom. And it's still kind of far away, so it's not going to blind them for very long. But that just gives you the chance that you need to boom, right? Aggro swing this guy, as we were talking about. So if you do this early enough in the round, you come up, you molly, that's what I was talking about, the molly aim at the top of that building. You molly there, it's going to cover into Mexico. You throw that molly, instantly come back here, left and right click, toss that flash, boom, swing, and then you're fighting there. They're not going to be able to get to here to peek you in time. So you don't have to worry about somebody here because they have to run all the way up, right? So you can just isolate this fight here with that molly. You don't have to worry about down here. You just have to worry about this fight. So that's what I mean. And then if you're wanting to late peek mid, you can, you know, what I was saying, you can jiggle this. Okay, I don't see anybody. I'm going to turn and I'm going to step back a bit and I'm going to swing this harder. And I'm going to commit to that fight, right? You can swing, crouch, peek it. But when you're jiggling this and you swing pretty close, you just don't get that enough speed to really get it going. Yeah? You can, if you don't want to commit your molly to that, you can also send the nade. It's the same lineup, run throw. Boom, so then they get hit by that nade, they're slowed, and they come here, and then you flash, and then boom, they're kind of stuck. Even if it doesn't blind them, if you're able to nade them and it gets them down to like 60 or some, and you hard swing this, and you have that crosshair placement ready, you're just really ready for that fight, you're going to win that quite a lot. As long as you get enough speed on this peak where it's just really hard for them to react to it, right? And then it was weird. They like never pushed brackets on you guys, but you know, I went on this whole tangent about when you get smoked off, right? You have two options. You can play aggressive and you can try to kind of push the smoke, phase through it, take some fights, help your short player, or you can play more passive. And when you play passive, you rely on your util. So when I get smoked off like this, I don't throw my molly into mid unless like I know they haven't come out yet. I'll just throw it like in that direction. So that way it spreads over middle. So the people that are pushed up short, they're isolated against the short guy who can fight them. And then they're going to have teammates who either get hit and they fall back, or they're just waiting behind this molly. So then your short guy isn't doing like a 1v5 or 1v4, 1v3. It separates a lot of the T's, so then they just have a better chance of getting kills. There you go, Wasser. I hope that was helpful. It was kind of an odd demo, I'm not gonna lie. There's some weird shit going on with what the enemies were doing. And I felt like as an Arch player, you didn't really have to engage in many fights that an Arch player typically does. Like they barely contested you mid, which was odd. So a lot of what you'd had to do was retakes and you know, you threw some early aggression in, which we talked about. But I think mechanically, one thing we talked about was your crosshair placement and purposefully peeking stuff in a way that like you're expecting them to be there, right? So when you clear through church, you know, you're coming here, you're peeking here, boom, you're peeking this corner, you're peeking any off angles over here, maybe swing this way, just check if they're close, come around, boom, peek this, expect them to be there, clear, 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 peek, boom, okay, nobody's there, and then swing that, okay, we got it, right? So just one by one, purposefully expect them to be there, and you're gonna get those retakes a little bit easier, right? So thanks, Wasser. Thanks for the demo. Hope that was helpful.